Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Hope everybody had a great Friday. Hope you have an even better Saturday. I'd like to thank everyone for subscribing to the channel. Please make sure you tell your friends, tell your loved ones, tell your husbands, wives, cousins that NO.1 has a great YouTube channel here, and it's all about positive content, right? It's all about uplifting and just being better, right? Then we'll do some buys. Something like get the blood pumping, right? Blood flow, right? The whole key with this is blood flow, right? Everything we do is about blood flow, right? Getting that blood flowing to where it's supposed to go to. Where? Our brain, our kidneys, our lungs, everywhere it's supposed to go. Our lower region, right? Everywhere the blood's supposed to go. Our heart, especially our heart, that blood has to flow, right? So we don't want nothing stopping that blood flow. So this is from flowing. This is why we do what? The beets, why we do the spinach, the kale, why we put the blueberries, right? The bananas, the peanut butter, protein powder with the diet cranberry juice or water, whatever your preference is. But this is why we do it. So we keep constant blood flow, right? Shake in the morning, first wake up. It's a nice smoothie. That beet smoothie. First thing in the morning, the beets in it, first thing in the morning, get it into our system, right? We hit another one again, right? About 3 o'clock, just for about to train, whatever. Hit that one in so it can be in our system, so we open up the blood vessels, open so we can get that blood flowing to where it needs to flow, right? Lower region, right? Upper region, right? Our brain, so we can be brain fog, so we get it in, right? This is why we try not to smoke and all that good stuff, smoke and too much heavy drink, because those are what? Kills blood vessels, right? We know it kills blood vessels. Sugar, we know sugar kills blood vessels, right? Try to stay away from them things, right? You want to treat yourself, you treat yourself to a little bit, and nothing wrong with that, Try to get a lot of vegetables in, a lot of protein in, right? Good protein, lean protein in, right? Good lean steaks. If you don't eat ground turkey, you get your ground turkey in. Turkey chops, get your turkey chops in, all that good stuff in like that. So we try to do that, right? Get your chicken in, good protein with vegetables, right? That's what it's all about, right? Get your carbs in through your fruits, through your vegetables, get your carbs in that way, right? Apples, I try to eat an apple a day, 2 apples a day, whatever. Try to eat that. So again, thank you guys for subscribing to the channel. We have to start working on us. A little light set of buys. Good morning, my people. Good morning, everyone out there. Brother Prince, and thank you, my brother, for always being the one that's always on point, man. You're on point with what you're saying, brother. On point. Charlie K. Brunson, Bobby Hoffman, all the regulars is watching the channel. Sure appreciate you guys for continuing to be that support for me. Thank you so much. Sure appreciate you guys. From Grace Odrix watching the channel. Thank you, my sister. All of us constantly watching. Brother Gary, Brother Mike Mills, Tom Stasel, Capalupo. Thank you, Cap. Appreciate you guys being the ones that study watching the channel. AJ, Winky, thank you guys for being the ones that study watching the channel. The Angels parents, Mother Granger, Brother Mirror. Thank you, Brother Mirror, for watching the channel. Sure appreciate you guys. The ones who don't think watching are watching. Thank you. We were constantly talking about how we always take care of everyone else. Right? We make sure your kids are good. Make sure your mom is good. Make sure your dad is good. Make sure everyone else is good. But what we forget, make sure that we're good. Problem is, I see with a lot of people getting up in age in their 50s and 60s, what they do, they're taking care of everybody else all their lives, but they forgot to take care of themselves. Meaning, forgot to eat well, right? Forgot to work out, right? Forgot to stop the smoking, didn't stop smoking, didn't stop drinking, right? So I believe that these things age us faster than what we should be aging because of the cigarette smoking, cigar smoking, the heavy drinking that people might do, right? So we forget to take care of number one. So what we have to remember in all this whole game of life, we are number one. And I think a lot of times we forget that. Because we know, like I would say, my kids didn't ask to come in this world, so I got to make sure they're good, right? But also I got to make sure that I'm good so I can be here to reap the benefits, right? To reap the benefits of watching my kids grow up to be great people, right? That's all we're asking for. Our kids to grow up to be great people. Not for them to have a whole bunch of wealth, but a whole bunch of being a great person, have success in life. the way they can say, you know what, I put my imprint on life by doing this, right? I'll be the greatest thing that we can do is have great children that put their imprint on life by your teachings, right? If you taught them how to behave themselves, right? And that's what it's all about, right? That's what it's all about. But we got to make sure that we take care of ourselves, number one. Because if we don't take care of us, can't take care of nobody else, right? So this is why we get up in the morning and we train. That's why we make sure we eat properly, right? Again, like I said, we can treat ourselves. We're going to make sure we take care of ourselves, though, too, right? Make sure we try to put the right foods in our body. Make sure we get out there and exercise, right? Stretch, cardio, light training with the weights, right? More cardio than strength training, but we need strength training to keep our core tight, keep our back tight, right? Gotta keep everything moving, right? Gotta keep our skeleton right. So that's why we make sure we go on, keep on training. Not to put too much heavy weight on ourselves, but still enough weight to where we're building our muscle, right? So don't forget to take your protein drink before you work out and after you work out, right? Make sure we take that with a carbohydrate with it. So what? So the carbohydrates can move the protein to the muscle, right? This is why we do this, right? So again, thank you, Sister Farrell, for looking out for me and make sure I was good, make sure I'm back on track. Thank you, truly appreciate you. I want to thank everyone, man, who has been supporting the channel, especially Marky Mark. I know Marky Mark. Every time I'm uploading, Marky Mark is on that channel every time. Thank you, Marky. I truly appreciate you, my brother. Get another set in, but we gotta make sure we look out for ourselves, guys. We gotta we come first. So we don't look out for number one. We don't take care of us, right? What are they doing with us? They're burying us, right? Looking down on us. And we don't take care of ourselves, right? So there's nothing wrong with us making sure our family's good. We're supposed to do that. But at the same time, we gotta make sure that we're good. Because who wants to be walking around being sick, right? And can't take care of themselves. So then somebody gotta change your diaper, right? Because when you do everything you're supposed to do for your family, but you didn't take care of yourself. You didn't take care of number one. So that's important, guys. We have to make sure that we take care of us first. We are number one. So, you know, we can't always be perfect because we might be sick or whatever, right? And whoever's with us, around us, have to understand that, right? That we have to make sure that we take care of ourselves first. So if you're not feeling well, sit down and take a rest. Can't keep going. Stop letting your ego get in the way. You think, I gotta do this, I gotta do that, I gotta do this, I gotta do that. Sit down, relax. Take care of yourself. Happy birthday to Brother Frank Werther. Frank, happy birthday to you, my brother. God bless you, man. Many, many more to you. You know, when we aren't feeling well, guys, we have to make sure that we take care of ourselves. Go to the doctor. Got insurance. Go check it out. Whether it's a flu, cold, whether you got COVID, what you might have. Go get it checked out. You are number one. Take care of you first. Because you don't take care of you, you can't take care of nobody else. We no good to nobody else. You feel me? So that's the whole premise of this talk today. Because we are not taking care of ourselves. This is why we always talk about go to the doctor and get our physicals, right? Go get your blood work done, right? Eat healthy, right? Don't consume too much alcohol, right? Throw the cigarettes away. Throw them cigarettes away. They're not healthy. They're not helping us, right? So it gets me that if we know these things, why do we keep doing them, right? Because we know that them cigarettes are our addictions, right? We know they put stuff in it to make you addicted to it, so you keep buying it, right? Keep buying it, right? So this is why we have to stay away from it. And don't ever hurting us, right? How many people have we lost through them using cigarettes and smoking cigarettes? Too many. I know too many in my family, right? We have lost due to cigarette smoking, right? Knowing that those cancer sticks is gonna hurt us, but they still somehow or another people still use it, right? They still smoke. See them go out for lunch, flying, go lunch, smoke, whatever. I see them worry more about their diet than they worry about cigarette smoking. I don't understand that. What's the difference, right? So if you ain't killing yourself this way, you're killing yourself another way. That's all way. mental. All starts with our mental, right? So we gotta be more conscious of what we're eating, right? And what we're smoking and what we're putting in our body, right? And getting in more exercise, right? Getting in more mental reps on knowing how to be a good person. It's all about being a good person, all about taking care of yourself, number one first. Right? All about that first. Shout out to Sister Iris. Sister Iris, hope you're doing well, Sister Iris. Scarletta, God bless you and your family. I can't say enough, about, I'm sorry for my condolences to you for the loss of your father. God bless you and your family. Okay? But guys, we got to get better. We have to get better on where we take care of. So take care of number one first. Again, if we don't take care of number one, we can't take care of no one else. So why should we walk around being unhealthy and feeling bad and sick and all this kind of stuff when people got to take care of us because we didn't take care of ourselves? So if we can take care of ourselves first, then we can go and help people, right? We help people that way. But if we're not healthy, we're hurting from this and hurting from that and sick from this and sick from that. Why? Because we said, well, there's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong with you putting other people first, right? I get it. But you got to put yourself first. You got to take care of you first. Right? You have to be number one. It comes down to it, and it might sound bad, whatever, but we have to take care of number one first. Because if you don't take care of you first, they're going to be looking down on you, saying how much of a good person you were in your lifetime, right? So we want to change that, make sure we put us first. You don't do nothing but go on a trip somewhere, take yourself on a trip somewhere, right? They get there and say, you know what, I deserve to go on a trip, right? I deserve a break. I deserve a vacation, right? So this is what we do, right? So this is why we have to take care of ourselves first. Whatever it might be, treat yourself to a nice meal, a good healthy meal. Go visit a cousin, go visit a brother or sister, to where you know what, you got a break, right? It's all about you taking care of number one first. Then come back and take care of everyone else. But it's always taking care of you first, right? Whether it's your husband, whether it's your wife, whether it's your kids, whoever, you got to take care of you first. Because we don't come past this time once. So make sure you take care of you first. And those who don't understand it, shame on them. Obviously, they don't care about you. Sister Iris Vargas, hope you're feeling better, my sister. Hope everything's all well. Again, we have to take care of ourselves first. We are number one. Again, if you don't take care of number one, can't take care of nobody else. I get it. Gotta make sure the kids are right. Gotta make sure your husband's right. Gotta make sure your wife is right. Gotta make sure your parents is right, right? We get it, right? But we don't take care of us first. We can't help no one. Who wants to walk around feeling bad all day? Right? But it's all about time management, right? But taking time out for ourselves. It ain't nothing but a half hour. Go get your walk on. Go get your light weights on. 45 minutes. I mean, you just say, no, I need 45 minutes about myself, right? So whoever's in your life, your loved one, your wife, your husband, whoever, if they can't understand that, shame on them. If they can't understand that you need that time for yourself to make you feel better as a person, as a human being, to where you're healthy, to where you're not getting up complaining about this is hurting, that's hurting, can't do this, can't do that, I can't do this, I can't do that. You're living a miserable life, right? So we want to prevent that. This is why we take care of ourselves first. We are number one. You have to remember that you are number one. You have to be a little selfish. So you know what? I'm going to take care of me first. Because if I don't take care of me first, you can't help no one else, guys. Let's keep it funky, right? You can't help no one else. If you can't take care of you first, what are we doing here? I know me. I don't want no one having to feed me in my 60s. I don't want no one have to change my diaper. because they wouldn't do it anyway, right? Let's keep it funky. They wouldn't do it anyway. So by us taking care of ourselves, we ain't gotta worry about that, right? We gotta take care of us. We're number one, right? Shout out to our angels, Marky Mark, Brother Timmy, Brother Noah, Sister V, Sister Alexandra, Brother Diney, Brother Jazir, Brother Cairo, Brother Ethan, Nephew Sean, Brother Elijah, Brother Corey, Brother Quadri. Shout out to our angels. We love you, angels. Shout out to our parents, angels' parents. Shout out to Sister Lori, Brother Groninger. God bless you guys, man, for being such soldiers, man, and taking care of your kids, our kids that we're supposed to take care of, right? So we don't sit there and feel sorry for ourselves and feel sorry for them. We just get it done, right? We make sure that, hey, this is what the hand that God dealt us, and we're going to deal with it, right? We love them, and they love us, right? Again, shout out to our angels' parents, right? God bless them, right? So we want to make sure, guys, that the key thing today is what? We're going to do what? What we're going to do, make sure that we take care of number one. Right? Because we see how we out here taking care of kids and taking care of our family, men, taking care of our husbands, our wives, doing what we got to do. And we're left behind. Right? And we're left behind. Make sure, if you're the matriarch or you're the patriarch of your family, good. You hold it down. I get it. You're holding it down. But you got to make sure you hold yourself down first too, right? Because once you're gone, everybody else is looking all crazy like, wow, our leader is gone. We won't be here as long as we can for him, right? But in a healthy way, to where that we ain't sitting around here, man, you got diabetes, you got heart disease, you have mental illness, everything else is going on because you didn't take care of yourself, right? Because we was taking care of everybody else instead of taking care of ourselves. And that becomes a problem. Nothing wrong with us. We want to make sure we're good, right? I always say that I always got to make sure that we take care of our children because our children, they asked to come in this world, right? So we make sure they're good, right? And hopefully they appreciate what we do for them. But at the same time, that we got to make sure that we take care of us. I don't care if it's 45 minutes out the day that you choose to train. You got to give yourself that. And it starts with this. It starts with our mental, right? So we don't have the mental as well as the physical. It don't mean anything. We have both of them, right? I don't care how many books you read or how many degrees you might have. If you ain't got your mental right, it doesn't mean anything. Our mental has to be right to where we can go in and crush it, right? Then no matter what's going on, we go in there and do what we got to do. We have to make it happen. No matter what you do in life, whether you're a school teacher, whether you're a superintendent of schools, whether you're a lawyer, whether you're a doctor, whether you're a police officer, whether you're a correctional officer, whether you're a sheriff officer, no matter what you're doing in life, everything starts with our mental. We have to be strong in our mental. Can't have any weaknesses. And once you have that weakness, that's how they get you. So don't let the flesh get you all jammed up, right? A lot of times the flesh will get you jammed up. So we know it starts with our mental, right? So we gotta make sure we stay strong, stay mentally strong as well as physically, right? At the same time, we gotta make sure we stay intact, make sure we get our physicals, make sure we get our blood work done to where we on top of things. We know the summer's coming. It's gonna go real fast. We know it's the fall, right? You know everybody's gonna be all happy because it's summer. As soon as fall comes, everybody gonna look in doom and gloom again because it's, oh wow, summer's coming. Fall's coming. We got Halloween coming for things for New Year. Time's moving on. See, as you get older, you see how you look at yourself and you see how really, in actuality, how much really shorter time that you have. You're gonna die sooner than later, right? Because if you're hitting 60 hard, so you give yourself another 25 years to live, so you live 85 or plus. Well, if you're blessed to live that long, right? But the younger cats in their 20s, they think, hey man, I got another good 40 years to do what I gotta do, right? But we don't know what time is that here on the earth for us. So we try to live to the best of our ability. We try to be good people. Make sure that we treat people the way we want to treat people, right? That's the whole key to this thing, right? The whole key, it might seem small, but it's big. Treating people the way we want to be treated. And that's the key, guys. That's what comes with peace and love and respect. That's what it all comes in at, guys. Peace, love, and respect. Again, for all of us who've been riding with me, man, I truly appreciate you guys. Put out there, get us some more subscribers so we can spread this word, this positive word to everyone, right? We know people don't like the idea that we've been talking about John Morant. We're trying to help this brother. Maybe one day he can say, you know what, man, I'm glad people gave me constructive criticism on how I should behave as a young man, or how I should behave as a man, right? Especially when you have children. You have people watching you. You have children, millions of children watching you because they want to wear your sneakers. They want to dunk like you, or throw the football like you, or hit like you, whatever, playing baseball, whatever, right? But you get it, right? I see most time you see this with the football players and the basketball players. You don't see that much with the baseball players doing crazy stuff like that. You might get one or two and do some stupid stuff, hit their wide words, do stupid stuff like that. But most of these football players and basketball players, most of them come from the urban areas, right? Come from urban areas, right? They never had nothing before, or if they did have something, they try to act like they never had nothing before, right? Gotta be better. Stop being something that you're not. Stop being something that you're not. That ain't cute. Like I always say, leave your ego at home. The worst thing in the world is the male ego. And that's the problem with John Moran's having right now. His ego is off the chart, right? He can't control it. Something's going to humble him. Whether it's life or the commissioner in basketball. It might take him. It might be a hard pill for the commissioner to swallow. But he's gonna have to make an example out of him. Because what you gotta do now, stop from everyone else, right? Because they say, well, he ain't do nothing John Morant. Next one gonna have next guy gonna have an AR-15 on him, right? But he'll be showing that on TV. So this is why, we have to make sure that we continue to teach our kids, no matter how old they get, right? I always learn from my kids, and I know they always learn from me, from the wisdom, the years I have here on earth, right? So we learn from each other. But the key thing is being humble and be able to take that constructive criticism. Everybody can't take constructive criticism, and that's the problem. Most time, because you can't take constructive criticism is because your ego has gotten in the way that you think your head is bigger than this room here and can't anyone tell you anything. And that's the problem. That's why I always looked at my kids and looked at my son, that if I say something to him, if an eyebrow goes out the wrong way, I got to check him. Meaning that he's letting what I said to him affect him. You can't let what someone say to you affect you. Because once they affect you, it affects your whole being, your whole soul. Once it affects your whole soul, it has gotten you. So we got to make sure that we can't let what people say affect us. Our mental has to be so strong. But you just have to believe in that your mental is so strong. Stop sitting there and being sensitive about when somebody say something to you. And that's so old saying back there, sticks to home and maybe names might hurt me. But bro, you gotta truly believe in that. Names can hurt people, but you can't allow it to hurt you. You gotta make sure you stay mentally tough, knowing that people are saying these things about me, it doesn't matter. Because what? They don't love me. See, when you know that when your parents and you're ripping you forever, they love you. They care about you, they're trying to get you straight. But when other people talk about you, your coaches, whoever talk about you, the haters or whatever, then you gotta let it roll off your back and you gotta keep it moving. But this thing, man, this thing is tough out here, man. They want to, the world, they want to crush you. You know it's gonna be haters. So especially when you know it's gonna be haters, you gotta continue to keep on rocking on, bro. Gotta rock on. You can't sit there and songs are talking about me, hurting my feelings. I can't go on in life because it hurt my feelings. Man, please. We gotta move on. Let me get to the last sentence. People get back in here lightly. Get back on the tube. Everybody know we back. Truly appreciate everyone that has been asking about me and wondering what's going on. Thank you, Brother Spalletti. Truly appreciate you, my brother. Blood flowing. The key thing is what? Getting that blood flowing. First thing in the morning. Nothing like a great morning pump, right? And that's what we're doing right now. Getting a great morning pumping. That is truly needed. Again, what was the message today? Take care of number one first, right? We gotta take care of number one first. Because if we don't take care of number one, you ain't good to nobody else. Right? We don't take care of number one first. We are no good to no one else. Let's keep it 100. Let's keep it funky. right? So we gotta take care of number one. So everyone who don't understand, shame on them, right? Shame on them. Congratulations to Sister Jean and her family for doing a great job with their daughter and the lacrosse championships, right? Congratulations. But man, we gotta keep rocking, man. We gotta take care of number one, as well as our mental, as well as our physical, our mental, right? As we said before, early on when we started doing this thing back in October, they both work hand in hand. We have to make sure that we take care of this, take care of us first, take care of our mental as well as our physical. Right? At the same time, we're teaching our young people, right, about how to be great citizens, right? That's what it's all about, right? Because that's the next generation, right? We want the next generation to be great citizens. That's what it's all about. Being great people, right? Conducting themselves when they're out by themselves. Like great human beings, like great people. Not have to worry about somebody looking on their shoulder and, oh, well, we can't trust that person to go out because they'll not behave themselves. Again, I always say that starts at home. All this starts at home. Teaching, right? All this starts at home with the teaching. We can't worry about hurting our children's feelings. Once we keep worrying about hurting our children's feelings, you can't get nothing done. Well, I don't want to say nothing to Joey because Joey might start get mad at me and he won't speak to me and Joey's mad at me. Joey cursed at me. Again, anyone have trouble with their youth, your younger children and kids, whatever, give me a call. Shout me out at glowpowercmd72 at gmail.com. That's glowpowercmd72 at gmail.com. Sit down, we have a consultation with you, consultation with your children, and we sit down and we see what happens, right? One thing we can't have is our children disrespecting the parents. Can't have it, guys. Because it means that that generation is going to be a mess. No one will be able to tell them something until they get locked up, and then they're going to have people telling them when they can go to bed at night. How many rolls of toilet paper they can have, how many bars of soap they can have, how much food they can have. Oh, no, you did this wrong, you got to go to the hole, right? So now you can't tell them, if you can't save them, believe me, they're going to go somewhere they ain't going to like. So let's make sure that we stay on top of our children. Make sure that we don't worry about hurting them feelings and make sure we take care of them, right? Meaning that when they're doing something wrong, we got to check them. Cannot be afraid to check your child. Can't be afraid somebody's going to hurt his feelings, hurt my child's feelings, and he's going to be mad at me. So when they start getting older and they think they know more than you know, okay, cool, you can love them from afar, right? Because somebody has to listen. Again, when we talk about being the alpha in the house, right? Someone has to be the alpha in the house, and they got to respect the alpha. So whether it's the patriarch or the matriarch, they have to respect him or her. If not, they gotta go. Real simple. Because it has to be rules. There's rules in this world, rules in the house. Right? That's why there's order. That's why there's order. Order. That's why there's no chaos. So we can't have chaos. It has to be order. Can't be drama. We don't do drama. Because drama causes chaos. We can't have chaos. It's all about peace, love, and respect. Making no excuses, getting the job done, doing what we got to do to become great. So when you think you got it bad, just think about other people out here that got worse off than you have. So worrying about where they're going to get their next meal from. Worrying about where they're going to rest their head at night. Worrying about if this mental illness is my head going to stop. Right? So if you want to start feeling sorry for yourself, give me a shout at glowpowercmd72 at gmail.com. That's glowpowercmd72 at gmail.com. CMD stand up. CMD stand up. It's all about being mentally right. Man, gotta get your mental right. Can't worry about what people think about us. Can't worry about it. Once we start worrying about this, it's a problem. The people know you have a weakness. They know what I say to this person affects them. We can't allow what people say about us or to us affect us in a negative way. Once you allow it to affect you in a negative way, it's a problem. We allow what goes on in here. We determine what goes on in here. Whether it's good or bad. We have to receive it, we have to process it, and deal with it. Not by saying, I need this to handle it, I need this medication here, I need this medication there, I need this. No. It's all about mental toughness. Believe and know what? I can do all things through God. I can do all things through him. No weapons formed against me shall prosper. That's what it's all about. So whether people putting that trying to come at you mentally, or they trying to come at you physically, right? People try to put hands on you, man. Go to the police. That's all. You ain't got to sit there and argue with no one and fight with no one. They try to put hands on you and do bad things to you like that. No, please. But that mental stuff, the mental mind games that y'all play with you and talk about you and say things about you and lies on you, keep them moving. Because we can't allow that mental stuff to affect us. If you allow it to affect you, it's going to take hold. It's going to take hold of you, break you down, bring stress on you. When stress causes a whole lot of stuff, man. Stress causes a whole lot of mess. We can't allow that, right? Again, thank you for subscribing to the channel. I truly appreciate every one of you guys, man. Everyone from my good brother, Kenny Brunson. Thank you, Kenny. I love you. Jimmy Dart. Jimmy, I love you, Jimmy. I miss you. My brother Rennie. My brother Junior. Brother Dennis. Brother Winky. My great friend, AJ Johnson. Winky. Brother Wes Peters. All the ones out there show me love and respect, man. I truly appreciate you guys. Bobby Hoffman. Tom Staso. Appreciate you guys. Barry Riley. Appreciate you guys. My son Zach, appreciate you, man, for all the hard work that you put in, man. No matter how tough I get on you, man, you do what you got to do, and you come through with them great grades that you're supposed to come through. So it's about teaching them about mental toughness, right? Teaching them about mental toughness at the same time. No matter what's going on, stuff still has to get done. Grandmother passed away, you still had to get things done. That professor didn't care about her grandmother passing away. Still had papers to do. Still had a thesis to do. Got A's on all of them. About being mentally tough. Pushing through it. Knowing that's on your mind, but at the same time, this has to get done, right? It's all about teaching. It's all about teaching. Not worrying about whose feelings getting hurt. Because we have, I always say, only thing matters is that you know the game plan. Not no one else. See, other teams can be, oh man, what's the game plan for that team? Doesn't matter what they know about your game, but what matters is you know the game plan and how we have to execute this game plan. Everything's a game plan. Just have to execute it. Right? Again, thank you for shouting out. Thank you for subscribing to the channel. Thank you for loving me. I truly appreciate you guys. Thank you for looking after me. Looking forward to seeing me on the channel too. Thank you, Brother Brunson. Thank you for welcoming me back. Thank you, Brother Spalletti. Thank you for welcoming me back. Thank you, Brother Tom Staso. Thank you for welcoming me back. I truly appreciate you guys. Donnie Cap, thank you. Brother Grininger, thank you for welcoming me back. Truly appreciate you guys. Love you guys, man. We're gonna be on this channel many more, right? You know, if this is what we got, the 300 some subscribers, so be it. But we want to get more, so we can keep on teaching, and loving and teaching. The more money they learn from us, the more money they say, you know what? This is the way we have to live. Positive, right? Positive. It's all about being positive. That's what it's all about. It's all about being positive. All the young people, all about being positive. Being your own person. Not worrying about what people think about you. Can't worry about what people think about you, young people. Handle your business. Do what you're supposed to do. Old heads, take care of yourself first. You are number one. Because if you don't take care of yourself, you're no help to no one. You feel me? Again, subscribe to the channel. You want to get in touch with me? CMD72. That's it. Appreciate you guys. GlowPowerCMD72@gmail.com. GlowPowerCMD72@gmail.com. CMD stand up. CMD stand up. One love. Peace.